Hello everyone. Today I'm going to use a bolt to create a mini antenna. First, I prepare two electrical wires to act as conductors for the bolt. Then, I use a utility knife to strip a small section of insulation from the wire ends, exposing the copper core for easier connection. I twist the exposed copper wires onto both ends of the bolt to create electrical contact points. Then, I use pliers to tighten them further, ensuring a secure connection for more stable signal transmission and preventing loosening during use. Next, I use a power plug as the connector for the antenna. First, I use a screwdriver to remove the screw from the plug and open its casing to expose the metal terminals inside. Then, I strip the insulation from the remaining ends of the two wires to expose the copper cores. I connect these wires to the plug terminals and tighten them securely with a screwdriver to ensure good contact. Finally, I reassemble the plug casing, completing the antenna connector. After completing the assembly, the main structure of the antenna is finished, including the bolt acting as the signal receiving metal frame, the connecting wires, and the plug connector. In the next step, I will create a cable to connect the antenna to the TV. I prepare a single power socket and a signal cable. First, I use a utility knife to cut a small section at the end of the cable to expose the outer metal shielding. Then, I twist these strands together to keep them neat. Next, I strip a small portion of the inner insulation to expose the core wire, preparing it for connection. I use a screwdriver to remove the screws from the socket, then open the casing to expose the internal structure. After that, I connect the signal cable to the two contact points of the socket and reassemble it to secure everything in place. After completing the connections, I reassemble the socket as it was originally to secure the joints and ensure safe usage. Finally, I attach a connector jack to the other end of the cable. Then, I plug the antenna into the socket to complete the system. Now, I will test the antenna to see how well it works. Now I'm going to switch between different TV channels to see if the TV can receive any signal without using an antenna. The screen clearly shows a no signal message, which means the TV isn't able to pick up any broadcast channels. Now I will connect the antenna's connector to the ports on the back of the TV to check whether my homemade antenna actually works. As soon as I turn on the TV, it immediately starts receiving channels. I will switch between different channels to check the antenna's signal reception. To prove that this is really working, I'll unplug the antenna and then connect it again to see if the signal disappears. When I remove the antenna, the TV immediately loses the signal. Once I plug it back in, the channels appear again. This clearly shows that the homemade antenna is working very well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.